Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm going to kick mine off with Ric Flair.
What's the last thing you've seen of Ric Flair?
He fucked Holly Berry.
He has like a little Sunday conversations with the dude from Barstool Sports, Caleb Presley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the last thing I know about him is that he confirmed that he had a ass surgery. Like something went wrong with his anus. Like he didn't get like a BBL or something, but like something went wrong. But, so trying to put that aside, I think he's overrated, man.
Wow.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like pop culture wise, significance wise, yeah, but like genuinely, maybe it's my age, maybe it's my rapid dementia, but I really can't remember like too many of his eventful fights outside of Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is that one.
That was really sad. That was.
Did he win the world heavyweight? I think before we would have been watching.
Yeah, yeah,
that's kind of what he was known for.
Yeah, he was active like during that time, but I genuinely, I just know he's popular. I know he's flamboyant, so I like him.
Yeah, that's why.
I think I'm starting to change my mind. Yeah, I think I'm starting to change my mind, but
he's flamboyant. He calls his dick Space Mountain, and
that's pretty cool. That's a coaster, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because he said that's how he announced that he fucked Holly Berry.
She rode the.
Yeah, Holly Berry rode Space Mountain.
You know, I am going to say overrated because you look at both of them nowadays. I mean, Halle Berry still looks incredible. Ric Flair looks like he's a sneeze away from dying. So I don't think he deserved that.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm going to stick with overrated.
Wow, underrated for me.
Yeah, I kind of figured. That's how you determine a man's worth is their body count. So that's actually I don't hate that. Royalty.
And like, I'm assuming you mean like actual, like kings and queens?
No, Childish Gambino's mixtape.
Okay.
No, yeah, royalty. I'd say underrated on the mixtape part though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, goddamn, dude, I realized that. Danny Brown was on it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
But,
unexpected.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I think it's gotta be overrated.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to be the king or queen,
Yeah.
or even the prince, the princess. Other than that,
So I wouldn't mind being Princess Jammin.
I'm okay with it being Princess Kron.
Would you take the like humble route of like Meghan Markle and Prince Charles and be like, no, Harry, right? That's Harry.
I don't keep up.
I don't know, they have horrible names. But would you take that humble route and be like, fuck all of this, I'm stepping away from this and I'm gonna do my own thing?
Depends on where I am the king. In
Where
Great Britain,
Yeah.
I'd probably take the humble route and leave.
Yeah?
Yeah, I ain't really fucking with Great Britain like that.
Yeah. A lot of fucked up teeth.
Yeah.
It's too many fucked up teeth.
But like, Japan would be a cool place. It's just a cool place in general.
Yeah.
I know they don't have a king and queen, but
What do they have? Like they just they have a prime minister? I don't know what century it is. I don't know. But
like if I was a king or even a prince of like a cool place, I'd probably hang on to it. Probably see how everything goes. But if I don't really like the place, nah.
Yeah, because like who wants to be the like princess of Russia? You know, that's not really an exciting chapter of my life. Is being the princess of Russia.
No.
I'd rather be like the co-manager of Target.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'd have just as much power there.
Yeah.
It's kind of an
Pretty
understatement
much.
how powerful a manager is. But
No, I guess overrated just because it's only cool if you were that person. And only cool if you're that person in a cool place.
yeah,
There's a lot of things that have to go right for you for it to even be cool. So that's overrated.
yeah. And plus, like, maybe if they like the nobility was cooler themselves, like if they were cool enough to like make a reality show about it,
Yeah.
or if they was like half-ass interesting instead of just like, I don't really know what they do, honestly. They just go to like fundraisers and shit.
Yeah.
That's not fun. I want the nobility to be like how they were like back in the day, like cut people's heads off, and like having orgies at the palace and shit. I miss when shit was fun like that. Yeah, overrated. Having orgies.
Yeah. Lil Wayne.
Underrated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he's kind of hard to rate because he really keeps like just sneaking back into shit. Like I won't hear from him for a while, and then he'll be like talking about Donald Trump and how cool he thinks MAGA is, and I'm like, I don't know, I want to take back some of that, but then he'll like appear on some songs, and I'm like, okay, and you know, he just kind of fluctuates with me, but if right now I never heard anything from him again, I would say he's underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking good. He's been doing this since he was like 12.
Yeah,
So
something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he's underrated on the fact of like, for a long time, it was like, who's better, Eminem or Wayne? And I don't think that's like the debate anymore. I feel like I at least hear more people saying like, they think Eminem's like one of the greatest of all time, and then like Lil Wayne kind of gets thrown as like the most influential of all time. But like he should be called as like great of all time.
I see Lil Wayne as like the Allen Iverson of rap, which is weird because Allen Iverson did try to rap at some point too, but he wasn't allowed to. Just literally wasn't allowed to. But I don't know why. He's just like one of those weird connections that like I really can't pin it on too much.
Big influence on the things that they did.
Yeah, and like kind of made shit
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. There's really not a whole lot of connections, but I've always interconnected them too. But yeah, but I would say he's underrated.
Yeah,
He's
for
pretty
sure.
fucking cool. Americans.
As a whole?
Yeah, so remember like Florida, but you also got what's our best state? California?
California, New York, Texas, depending on who you ask.
I don't know, man.
A lot of people in Texas vote Texas, so it's like a lot of people think it's the best.
I don't know. I don't really like Texas, man. Ted Cruz.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of people I don't like in Texas.
Yeah. Really?
Hate them all.
I was just waiting for you
I was
to
trying
get
to-
I have a really bad history with Texas.
All my exes live there. I think Americans as a whole, I think we're underrated. I think we're not all as bad as the worst case scenarios that everyone assumes we are.
I think we don't know that because me and you really haven't been out of the country. I feel like we get out of the country, we're like, wow, we are just as bad as they say we are. You know, like, I've been to Florida. I haven't really been in the, like, heart of Florida, so I don't really know how bad Florida is, but I just read the things about Florida, and I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine if I actually, like, see that shit firsthand. I'm like, oh, wow, that shit's, like, real life. Like, this isn't just made-up shit. Which is one of the hardest-hitting things as an American I think I've ever seen is that someone said how we view Florida is how the world views us. And I was like, oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense because, like, all of the news articles that come out of Florida are also, you know, in America.
Yeah, I think that. And that's what I was saying. I think most people probably think that's what we are.
Yeah.
No, it's just Florida.
Yeah.
They're kind of their own thing.
Yeah, but that's the American spirit, though. I don't want to claim them as, like, the heart of America, but, like, the ability to walk an alligator on a leash if you want to, that's the heart of America.
It's pretty sick, too.
It's cool.
Assuming.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Seems pretty sick.
If the pet and owner weren't on, like, bath salts
Yeah.
during the walk,
That
it'd be
sucks.
a little cooler.
That's the worst part
Yeah,
about it.
bath salts kind of suck. I'm assuming. I don't want
Yeah.
to knock it. I've never tried it. I don't. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Dawn FM. I feel like kind of
Oh wow.
a little bit of a forgotten album.
I feel like I am actually not allowed to say overrated because I genuinely don't see people like talk about this album.
It was like the first album of the year, though.
Yeah.
Like everyone's album of the year, and then as literally anything else dropped, people are like, no, that's my album of the year.
Underrated. I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I mean, he's just one of those people that really can't make a bad album. You know, like, I don't like a lot of Bruno Mars stuff, but, like, he's really not capable of making a bad album. You know, if you're just, like,
Sounds good.
voice.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, it not a good feeling album. I mean, it still sounds fucking great. So I don't know. And that song Gasoline really grew on me, like really fast. I mean, dude, I went from absolutely hating it to absolutely loving it in like 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, I think you did it on purpose though, because you literally the whole time you were like, I hate this song, but I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. I really do a lot of that with a lot of things in my life.
Yeah, I hate that song. It's literally the only like true skip. I'll never listen. Like if I'm listening to the album, I will go out of my way to skip that one song because I just think it's bad.
Why don't you just delete it?
If I'm listening to the album.
Oh, okay. Well, you can download the album. Just
Yeah.
listen. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my like one skip on there.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good. I think that one's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's just like no one gives a shit about it anymore.
Because it's not like his most streamlined album. Like there's no. Well.
Like, not mainstream, but not like catchy, not
Yeah, I would say because it's not like.
experimental.
Yeah, because like what was the really big songs from
After Hours.
After Hours? Yeah, like Blinding Lights
Yeah.
and.
I mean, the whole fucking album ended up going as singles pretty much.
Yeah, but I remember the first 2 that came out were like they were used on TikTok. They were used they were just kind of like the biggest 2. I think that album didn't have anything like that.
Isn't it After Hours?
That really might be.
Yeah, I think it's Blinding Lights and After Hours.
That makes sense. But yeah, his just new album didn't have any songs like that,
Yeah.
which isn't a bad thing, but like it just kind of flies under the radar when you do that.
I get it.
So yeah, I'll say underrated. It's a good fucking album.
For sure underrated for me.
Tattoos with a meaning.
So, I'm going to kind of cheat this answer. They are super underrated if you don't have many. If you're completely covered in tattoos and a couple of them have meanings, I really like that.
Yeah. You don't think it's cool like if they have like full-hearted meanings, but you're just fucking covered and you're like, holy shit, like.
How do you have that much meaningful stuff?
Yeah, like I really can't think of like 5 meaningful things that I'd be like, that tattoo, you know?
Yeah.
Really.
But that's what I was going to say is the opposite. Is the 2 extremes. Would be if your entire body's covered in meaningful tattoos would be the other extreme.
Yeah. That seems kind of meaningless. Then if you have that many things that have meaning to you, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, that just seems like you give anything a meaning.
Works for them, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool tattoos out of it, hopefully.
I think the thing that made me think of that is just like the people that force a meaning on tattoos is because like they just want to, they feel like they have to justify them getting a tattoo of something that like they know other people might not like, so they have to like prepare the argument of like whoa, before you say look awful, it makes me think of my dead mom, and you're like, what are you gonna say? You know, and you're just like, I mean, it's still not a good tattoo. You know, like I don't care whose dead mom that is.
Oh, she rolled in her grave, didn't she? That just sucks.
So, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know you hated your fucking mom. Yeah, I just never want to. I never want to mean something to somebody that has a bad tattoo artist and them get a portrait of me and I look like a fucked up French bulldog, and you're just like, oh man, that looks bad. You know, like where's that me? Am I the problem?
It's not very often.
Yeah.
Not, I would say more than 9 out of 10 times. If someone's like, hey, what do your tattoos mean? I usually don't say it. I'm usually, they don't have meaning. I just got shit that I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Every now and then, if I'm feeling super froggy, I got some extra time on my day, and someone asks, I'll try to just come up with shit. Be like, oh, which one? And then whatever they point at, if I don't have it immediately, I'll be like, oh, they don't have any meaning. But like, if so, I'll just try to bullshit a meaning for something. Yeah. I don't understand why people do that. Like, it doesn't add anything to those conversations.
Well,
I just do it because I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I do get in like cynical moods sometimes, and like I don't know, like I have like a little paper airplane. There's no reason for that being there, but like if someone asked me, and like, cause like I've had my little cousins ask me like about my tattoos. One day asked how many tattoos. I'm like, are you fucking stupid, dude?
I hate that question. I don't know.
Yeah, like what do you want me to say? Like I have a sleeve.
Enough.
Yeah, I have at least a limb worth of tattoos.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really don't know how to tell you. But like they asked me about the Roman numerals and shit, and it's kind of fun because you can tell them whatever you want. Like, originally I got this because that's the day my papaw died.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, with them, I was like, it's the day my papaw told me he's going to kill himself. I had no idea why I said that. There was really no meaning to telling, like, a bunch of 9-year-olds that's what happened.
Why that extreme?
I was feeling really weird that day. I think I was just annoyed being around a bunch of kids, and I figured, maybe in the back of my head, I figured that was like what would get them to leave me alone and stop asking about my tattoos, but it didn't. And they asked about other ones and shit, and so then I was just like, all right, I'll maybe cool it down so they forget about it and not tell my aunts and uncles what I just told them.
Oh, did you see what Roy's tattoo is? Ask him in the meeting. I wouldn't do it.